Well, here it is, the finished wooden railway layout. This took me quite a bit longer than I wanted it to, as I ran into some problems, mainly being this. But I unboxed a new one, because I had a spare one, and I was going to make an unboxing video and give a little sneak peek, but yeah, my phone ran out of storage, so now it's more like a blooper video that got deleted and will never be seen, which kind of sucks. But anyway, that's set up new. Looks really freaking awesome. And really, this layout, I don't know if I like it. The bridge sections, I did find the rest of these and a couple of more wooden ones, wooden risers here. But I still have some of the clips in areas. The clips really came in handy for the most part. Like right here, this wouldn't have been possible with your standard, even with stuff like this, your underpass risers. I don't think I would have been able to do that. Granted, this does not look that great, but it actually works. It works fairly well for what I want it to do, which is me just having fun here. This part here was the biggest pain I think I've ever had building a layout, but I'll get over to the bigger part in a minute. So this section here took a lot of, honestly it doesn't look like it took a lot, but for what I wanted it took a little bit longer. Because I originally wanted the bump track down here, but I couldn't fit it down here because it would just start messing everything up. Then here's another one of those places where the clip came in handy because there was always a bump here. Now it's just about all the way flush. Come up here now. This piece here, when I bought it, that Dustin set, it didn't tell you that there was a track underneath here. So I decided I was going to use that to a weird advantage. Now I did have to put, I guess I didn't have to put that there, did I? This is pretty much friction right here, holding that up. See? That's like friction. There's no, considering that just fell, but there's nothing underneath of it. I don't think it'd take much. It's actually on there pretty well. But that goes down over here, and then there's a down ramp coming from up here. And there's a plastic piece sitting like right about where my finger is here that's holding this up as a riser, and then it comes down and connects here to this line. Now I'm thinking about doing another change to this piece, and that is shaving or sanding off the flanges here, because when I was messing with this earlier, I had a truck similar to this here roll down here, and it didn't touch those flanges, and it went all the way down without disturbing that. And so I'm thinking, now hear me out, that if I sanded these correctly, I could have an engine like Gordon, I'm going to grab him, leave his tender, come through here, and it's more like a snow tunnel without it being pushed to the side like that. But I might not ruin it just yet. I'm still thinking about it, but I think that'd be a pretty cool little mod. I would probably end up clamping these shut, trying to get it as flush as possible there, like that, and leaving it. But I don't know. Still thinking about that, but this is the main focus here, this big bridge. This comes through here like this. So you can see I'm very close to the edge here. Come through here, goes straight around. And basically the bridge just loops all together. Here's a little side loop here that comes back around if I want to turn it around there. Oliver with a bunch of cars. That's the Henry's Tunnel I bought at the train show a while back. Come back around. I think the main reason I built this bridge so big is because I wanted to fit as much of the bridges my grandpa had bought me in the past on here, and it just kind of spiraled out of control. I mean, there's not really any other way to say that without it basically saying that I just did it just because, but I wanted to make my grandpa's bridges be seen in a layout, because usually I forget about this one just because it's so big and it's kind of awkward to use. So usually this one just gets left at the side. This was a newer one that Grandma and Grandpa found in their room, so I used it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know if you've ever seen this bridge. I don't think I had it in my last layout, but if you push this little button, the tracks collapse. Was an all-time favorite from me when I was little. It still is my favorite, mainly because it's like an old bridge. So Gordon and the bigger engines can't come on this track. Everyone I know loves this little piece. That obviously loops back there to where Oliver is. And then this track here loops around this roundhouse there, drops down, and then that's when you get to the lower side of the track, and we'll go over there now. No, I don't design any layout in particular. I kind of just go with what my imagination takes me. So I don't have like Knapford Station or anything like that. So that drops down, then you hit another bridge here, mainly because I don't like dealing with the crack here. Drops down through here, T-switch, which you can go here to the station here at Wellsworth, I think, right? Yeah, Wellsworth Station there where Edward is. I don't have any trains set up too much because mainly I just got it finished. Then you got the Sodor grain and feed, and that'll loop back around here, and then you got Scotsman Gordon there. Obviously this switch will take you up the sketchy way, I guess, over to the sheds there. Or you could just go back up to the main line on the bridge there. Then back over here, there's the tunnel of Edward there, Henry's Tunnel. Grain. Then you got your stop go here. I have one more. I think I have two actually. More. I thought I had 3 of these. Anyway, here's the little docks scene here. Have a little shed there. My docks isn't too big. They got a station there, a little shunting yard there next to the station. So we're going to follow the track up here. And this is where it gets kind of sketchy, this layout, this part here. I'm thinking about taking it away, but I also want to keep it for one reason. This piece here is really, really off. The clips really help that. This piece here is really fun. I like it. It's just so big. Then it's going to come over here to the fire station here. And then the wood company. Now, some people might not like this piece here, but I kind of like this little, whatever you want to call that. Wilbur will come through here. And kind of just have a wild ride there to get to his logging station there. I like that little thing. I think it's kind of funky. So, but back over there. So the other 2 tracks will drop down here. There's like a little confusing switches there. And then that'll wrap around to the station. Here, I'll walk over there. Not the station, the roundhouse here. And then once you're there, there's 2 different ways you can go. To here, I just noticed that. I really didn't plan that, but I guess my mind wanted that to happen. Then you got your yard here. Then you got a turntable with some sidings and stuff. Not too crazy. Obviously, the big thing here is my giant bridge that I have going all the way around. I have tons of track left. So, with all of this track left unused, I'm thinking about clearing this table off and making a narrow gauge scene. But I don't know. We'll see. But what do you guys think I should add here, if anything? I mean, I'm up for suggestions. As I said, I have a little bit to add to it still, but the track, this is what it's going to look like. If you guys have any comments, I'd love to hear it. Please hit the like button. Maybe subscribe. I'm not going to tell you what to do. But I'm Thomas Critical. I'll see you later.